You've been arrested on a charge of second-degree murder.
Buying a car in Florida is a pain in the ass. We all know this, especially because you could be scammed, sold a lemon, or worse, you buy the car, you don't even lowball, and the seller still kills you. Well, this man you see right here, this mugshot of Talon McClary, this man will be sentenced Friday for killing another man who just bought his BMW and still killed him. Alright, so this photo you see is of Baron Dixon, age 21. You can see his fiance and his baby. Back in 2022, Dixon found a BMW for sale. He called his buddy and says, "Yo, that's a nice ride, let's check it out." So of course, when you're buying a car, you should always take a friend. So yes, a friend drove Dixon to check out the BMW. The man you see here is McClary. McClary was selling the BMW at his house. Both meet at the house. According to McClary, this guy, he says that Dixon took the keys of the BMW, jacked the car, and fled the scene and never gave him the money. That's why McClary chased after Dixon and his friend and shot him in self-defense, saying that Dixon was armed and dangerous. However, that's all proven to be one big bullshit story. All lies. Months after investigating, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, homicide detectives, crimes investigators, and court documents actually proved that McClary never was robbed. There was no intentions of anyone getting robbed. What actually happened is that when Dixon got to McClary's house, the friend that was with him testified in court and said that Dixon gave McClary the money. McClary got the money, handed over the keys, and they both went their separate ways. It wasn't until a little after when Dixon texts, I believe, McClary, saying that, "Hey, something is wrong with the car." And immediately, McClary drove back and chased him in a supposedly a Lexus. See, McClary even lied about what car he used to chase after Dixon and his friend. It wasn't a Lexus, it was a white Mercedes-Benz. Crazy, right? So, McClary chased after Dixon and shot 3 times. According to witnesses who saw it and surveillance video, shot 3 times into the BMW trying to stop Dixon, and then he fled the area. Detectives then took McClary into custody and questioned him. And obviously McClary lied about the car he used, saying it was a Lexus. It was actually a Mercedes-Benz. He said he was getting robbed. There was no proof that Dixon was robbing McClary. McClary shot and killed Baron Dixon for no reason. Maybe it was because he was trying to get rid of that BMW. You know, BMWs have a lot of issues, a lot of problems, an electrical nightmare, right? So maybe there was something wrong with the engine transmission that McClary wanted to get rid of, selling to the next guy that was unlucky to buy the car. Maybe that's why he was trying to get rid of the car, and when someone noticed issues, he said, "You know what? Instead of that person complaining and bringing the car back, I'm just going to kill them." That's maybe the possibility here, but we don't know because we haven't heard that from McClary. Even though when they investigated inside the Mercedes, they found an AR short barrel rifle and a spent shell that matched with the bullet that hit Baron Dixon. Well, anyways, this Friday, I believe, McClary was going to face murder charges, but somehow they got lowered, and now he faces manslaughter. I don't know. Don't ask me. But that's what the reports say. McClary will face manslaughter charges and probably will spend a lot of time in prison, a couple of decades possibly, for the deadly shooting of Baron Dixon. All right, that's all for now on the story in Jacksonville.
This is your news recap.
Boom, boom, boom!
Of all the wild, brutal, craziest stories from the state of South Florida.
For real? Like, it's like that?
We on 1800, dog.
Get the family together. Sit down because you're gonna need some heavy drinks. Back in the 5-6.
Hold on. Ducky tackle.
Follow for more local breaking and action news. Only here at Action 55 Community News Reporter.